Ay, boosting up my ego, can't be seen in public. This is a brand new wheel, so please don't lean on it. AMG, that came with some strings on it. She said that I'm toxic, but want me to put a ring on it. AKA her favorite color pink, but she like green on me. We gon' throw a party, make it look like a parade. Pull up in the yellow Rari, same color as lemonade. Yeah, yeah, all this money probably shorten up my days. Pull them racks out of my pocket, she forgot about my age. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. All the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit her drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. I'm a rookie, but I feel just like the vet. Shoot my shot, won't touch the net.
And remember, that All-Star Pack just dropped. Any cards in there that you could expect to see in this next qualifier?
Chris, there's a bunch of fun cards in this pack, and I'm going to say Kobe Bryant and Tracy McGrady, they could.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. And you've got it on 2K Sports for DA. Take it away.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Big Daddy. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Clock is at 3. The shot's good from Big Daddy.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see him fall, you begin to believe.
Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic passes to Powell. Westbrook with the steal. Over to the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The shot's good from Big Daddy.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Horton Tucker's shot is off. LeBron against Hardaway. And James pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Big Daddy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Big Daddy's got 9.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Doncic against Westbrook. And it's Doncic missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Out to the right wing. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Big Daddy. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
They get it back.
2 minutes.
That one, no good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
To the middle, here's Finney-Smith. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Big Daddy, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Doncic against Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Trey Burke's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Finney-Smith hits it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here he goes. No good from Big Daddy. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out left to the wing. A floater. Anthony with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Big Daddy. 23 points in the game. So it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll return shortly. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team.
Going for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Chris. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Trey Burke. That one misses for Davis.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Clearly a foul.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Big Daddy in the last game against the Magic was terrific. He finished with 17 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. They collected yet another win. He's been a big factor for them. His team is enjoying that success right now. Everything is looking good right now, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness Greg he showed the other night, we'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't overthink it. Just needs to go out there and play his game.
The pass to Brunson. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Up top, Powell. Passes it to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock to end the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Big Daddy. Brunson covering. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Big Daddy, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Big Daddy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Hardaway. Driving to the basket. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the Mavericks call time here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Chris, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Carmelo Anthony comes in for James. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. To the inside, Kleber. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Maxi Kleber.
And that one falls for Kleber. And Nunn has got the ball here for Los Angeles. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Number 1, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Nunn against Doncic. And it's in there. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Here's Big Daddy, covered by Chris. No good from Big Daddy.
He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Daddy, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks it to Burke. Pass to Chris, and stolen by Howard. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 34. Down low. Howard, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Burke. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Doncic. Back to Nunn. The Big Daddy passes to Howard. Here's Ariza. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is. Just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
This is making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Big Daddy's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Powell. Davis, the pass to Big Daddy. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Big Daddy's got 37.
His 3-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Brunson in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Big Daddy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Big Daddy's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Here's Big Daddy to the paint. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Big Daddy. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. And that'll be his third foul so far. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Big Daddy. Goodbye Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Here's Big Daddy. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
Doncic feeling it out. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Big Daddy. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. James, the pass to Big Daddy. Good work there as it goes. Big Daddy's got 43 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Big Daddy.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Big Daddy. LeBron passes to Big Daddy. Good, and the assist goes to James. Big Daddy's got 46 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Big Daddy. Fires from deep. Misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a drug kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't want to hear the fussing. Knew I'd be rich, look at my wrist, of course I seen it coming. 100K, all in 20s, come around, I bet she love it.
Hey, 2K TV fans, I'm Kyle Speller, PN. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are. This has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's a completely new group for USA. And the Rookie of the Month winners announced recently in MP, Greg, once again taking home those honors.
Another fantastic month for him. Just showing everybody that he's got the kind of dedication needed to be a star in the NBA. A few Rookie of the Month awards now makes him the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Green. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Duarte in at the 3. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
The pass to Vassell. Here's Big Dog. 5 on the clock. USA needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball. So it's USA now. Well, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got. Playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA. And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And there's Green on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Back to Anthony. Here's Big Dog, covered by Achua. Big Dog sinks the three-pointer. Big Dog's got 8. Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 8. Launches it. The offensive rebound. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Team World trails by 3. Here's Duarte, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over in the corner, Green. With 1 on the clock, the shot misses. LaMelo Ball getting it done for USA. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for USA, they've got Toppin. Big Dog is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights. Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Big Dog. He's got 11.
And some hang time on the rim. Looks a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And USA with some changes. Heisman's checked in for Toppin. And it's Mobley in for Vassell. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. And do it.
Into the lineup for Team World.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Green. Big Dog, the pass to Anthony. Here's Big Dog, drills the three-pointer. Big Dog's got the lead up to 11 now for USA.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
2 minutes, 2.
Now, here's Wagner. Tate covering. Green kicks to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Team World needs to get off a shot. Releases. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Passes it to Big Dog. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Great tee that time from Green. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And working Kevin themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That's good from Green. And USA making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Driving the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds.
Still USA.
Last touch by Green. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Green. Here's Big Dog. Yep, that one goes in there. Big Dog's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
To the paint. Here's Achua. It's stolen by Tate. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Green missing. Here's Big Dog. He's got 22. With 2 seconds left. Basket counts. Big Dog's got 24.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's USA feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been... And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Hayes, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Big Dog. Oh, that was terrific!
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in. You punch it in.
Just his first attempt. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for USA. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Big Dog. He's got 26. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Big Dog's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wagner passes to Giddey. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giddey's got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it drops once again. The bucket from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 30.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Wagner kicks to Hayes. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. And Hayes throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Down low, here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup. 17 points in the game.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep. This game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The USA calls time here. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. Kicks to Hayes. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by USA. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Big Dog. The tray. And the miss. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother. You can put together. We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
You know what? I think that's fair criticism. I know I'm just now scratching the surface with the kind of player that I can be in this league. You know what I'm saying?
Hit a DraftKings. I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a DraftKings. I've been all alone. Ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Out the show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't want to hear the fussing. Knew I'd be rich, look at my wrist, of course I seen it coming. 100K, all in 20s, come around, I bet she love it. Ay, boosting up my ego, can't be seen in public. This a brand new world, so please don't lean on it.
Option A is your top block from episode 20, Matt W. Morris with the block and the buzzer beater.
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Hart alongside Greg Anthony. And here we go with Big Dog.
You can't let misses get to you here. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. Shoot, 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 and shoot some more.
Exactly. That clock is ticking. You've got to forget about it. You can't change it. Just concentrate on the now.
Now with 4. 5 points now. Can't get the money ball. 6. 7 points. He's got 8. Money ball, no good. 9 points. Up to 10 now. 11 on the board.
Good momentum here to close it out.
Notches 13, hits for 15. Make it 17. Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. The round ends and he's got 19. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
So it'll be 2, 1, let's go. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
One way to ensure some...
And he comes away with 26. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, sluggish start there, but when things kicked into gear, he got hot in a big hurry.
So here we go. Here we go with Damian Lillard.
If he can hit the 50.
He comes away with a score of 21 on the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
That was very nice. I mean, he didn't let any misses throw him off. He avoided any kind of cold streak.
And that's...
Doncic has got to be pretty happy about his performance in the first round, as it has him looking. And here we go with Big Dog. He's got to improve on his score from the last round if he wants to have a shot to win it.
And, of course, in his first NBA season, already a shootout contestant.
A lot of players' legs go out from under them a little bit once they reach the finals. It may not seem like a physically taxing event, but that does have some effect for sure.
Sure does. And you're not worn down like at the end of the game necessarily, but sometimes you do lose some of that spring in your legs, and it affects your rhythm.
He comes away with 4 points on that rack. He's got 8. Could only get one shot to fall off the rack. Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
He's really cooling off here.
10 points on the board.
Starting to get a rhythm.
Make that 14. Now up to 18. His score sits at 18 points for the round. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. So 18. So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers. Now, can he emerge victorious? He averages 3 points a rack and finishes with 15. So there's no need to speculate any longer. The three-point contest champion has been crowned.
top assist from episode 22 was Jay Harrington 12, snatching the ball to a half-court lob.
Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with... Scared old man of that rim, vaulting up there a little bit.
Yeah, but that takes away when you grab onto the goal.
Yeah, that's kind of cheap.
All right, okay, all right, I buy it. You can go. Second up, looking to make some noise.
Now he's getting ready to launch. And
I'm anxious to see what he comes up with. So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Oh, that was pretty nice. Just didn't have the power, though. If he could have gotten up on top of this ball, he threw it, and then went underneath the goal while he was doing the little pirouette.
And here we go with Big Dog. Last but not least, coming up fourth, he's seen the rest. Now let's see his best. All right, Clark.
Here we go. Nice 360.
Nice.
Or pass was thrown from behind the backboard, over the backboard. Yeah, well thrown.
Yeah, great pass.
And then you got the catch and the 360.
Morant's got a wild one so far. So we'll see John Morant back. And we get another now. Did he cover his eyes?
Yeah, it looked like he went to the human blindfold.
He covered his eyes.
Yeah, he went to the forearm blindfold.
Oh, my goodness.
And the 360 is actually about a 200 degree.
Okay, he was second up. Now his second dunk. All right, Clark, here we go. And nice timing. But that's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Nice timing.
Head at the rim, but
good elevation, too.
I do like that. So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. And he's the third.
Yes, it does. It has some choreography to it.
Yes, good word.
Yeah,
good word. And here we go with Big Dog. Finishing our second cycle through the Dunkers. He's back for more. Big Dog's got a very tight. So we'll see John Morant. And we're back to our first.
Check this out. Check this out. Nice. Good power here. He cuffed it and then kept it cuffed.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to get two hands on it, but he just cuffed it.
Third go around, second in the order.
Check this out. Check this out. Bounces, and he's about rim level with his head there. But look at how high he gets up with no run.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Throw down in the coat hanger. The coat hanger. There it is. Just suspending himself in the basket after the throwdown.
How do you just? And here we go with Big Dog. He's got the honors of being the final dunker of the night. You know he wants to. All right, Clark. Oh, he couldn't get that one to go. And it's official at last. What a champion we have this year. Let's reveal the winner of the dunk contest, Anthony Edwards.
And the dunk contest is always special. But this year it was even crazier than we're used to.
Yeah, and there really was a little something extra in the air this year, Clark. These players were in rare form.
And tonight certainly did not disappoint. From the excitement to the energy and, of course, to the jaw-dropping dunks. Now, for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here on 2K Sports.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
It's All-Star Weekend, and for our next 2KTV challenge, we brought together a couple of my team players and asked them to bring their current All-Star cards for a matchup.
And here's what happened.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The busy freeways of life before we... Well, it sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forward. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's Hartenstein in its center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, the 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Big Dog is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Bledsoe. Puts up a 3. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
A good job on the pass there. Bledsoe with a quick and confident decision.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Jackson. And he goes in for the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Team.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
There's Big Dog. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And here's George for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
That's a really nice stroke. Paul George set up nicely. Great release. And big-time shot there.
James, the pass to Big Dog. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the inside. With the drive, and he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. George against LeBron. Leonard looking over the floor. takes it inside. The shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 5 now.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Here's Big Dog, and again it's the Lakers from deep. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
The shot's good from Big Dog.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Well, hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Green. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Jackson. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Big Dog, the pass to Howard. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I think it gets overlooked sometimes, but Kawhi can put up some very good numbers from the three-point line.
To the left side wing. Here's Big Dog. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah. And it's good for 2. Big Dog's got 15.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He's guarded by Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers,
we've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Nunn kicks to Ariza. He feeds it to Jordan. Lineup change for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac. Ibaka comes in for Marcus Morris. Paul George, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Big Dog is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Mann. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Jazz was a man on a mission. He picked up 26 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. And he really dominated the game. It looked like he could do whatever he wanted. We'll see if he can repeat that kind of performance. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Big Dog the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Dog, defended by George. Howard can't hit. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Jazz. Got a piece of it. Here's Big Dog. He's got 20. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Clippers shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. And the first one drops.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
It's deflected.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Inside. Leonard trying to break free. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
To the paint. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson in the corner. From downtown. Cans it from downtown. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Here's Big Dog. Hits the three-point bomb. Big Dog's got 23 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forward. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Here's Jackson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Down low. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Leonard. Leonard's got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Big Dog. And the layup falls. That's 28 points for Big Dog.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
James against Bledsoe. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Riza comes in for Danny Green. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Big Dog. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell. Judges for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Big Dog in for Malik Monk. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is checked in for Jackson. Mann subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And here's George for 3. Drills it from outside. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Howard finds Anthony. Here's Big Dog. He's got 31. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Fires the 3. Nunn grabs the board. Here's James. And they pick up 2. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Somebody didn't get the memo. You left a clear lane for LeBron James.
Over in the corner, Batum. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Big Dog, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Green out there with Anthony. Then there's Big Dog. Then there's Davis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Stolen by Bledsoe. On the wing, George. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. There's Big Dog. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bledsoe taking his time here from outside the arc. George, no good. Lakers leading by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Big dog, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
The improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Here's Big Dog. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 14 points for Reggie Jackson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Big Dog. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Tries from the block. Rebounded by Big Dog. Lakers leading by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Trying to get open is Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Melo buries these kind of shots all the time. It seems like there's not a difficult shot in Melo's handbook.
George against Anthony. Here's Hartenstein. That shot misses. Davis with some nice D. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Big Dog. They grab their own miss. Fires for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 14. 1:58 left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Big Dog.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. No good off the back of the rim. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run. From deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Big Dog.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
George against James.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Count that one. Big Dog's got 48.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he drives in. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Big Dog. Basket good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And
Are you guys ready for the competition today?
Ready to go. I love a little competition. You know, I got the win last time, so let's see if I can do it again.
Been looking forward to this all week, so I'm excited to get my hands to the controller and see what I can do.
Now we have something we're doing a little differently today. Like I said, you're facing off in triple threat, and
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Embiid is out there with Tatum. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Morant. And it's Young in at the shooting guard. Now here's Embiid. Morant finds Wiggins, just 4 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Jokic. Over Embiid. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Wiggins outside. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Giannis.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Morant. Clock at 4. And Tatum launches it from deep.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. With his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. To the wing on the left. And that's good. MP for 3.
Yeah, you know, MP is a reliable option for him, so they feed him with the catch and shoot right there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's got to work with this season. He said, "I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect." And Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And here's Young. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton. That's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
Shoots the three. And it's MP with the three. Big Dog's got 6.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The West making some changes. James checked in for Jokic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Outside, LaVine. Gobert double-teamed. Takes the three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Now LaVine, 6 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Ball outside. Pass to LeBron. Fader on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Middleton. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's LaVine. No points in the game yet for him. Big Dog, the pass to Giannis. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
2 on the clock. Knocked loose. And so it's MP making things happen for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Booker out there with ball. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. So the West ends up going with the new group. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Tatum. Here's Butler over Young. And that one's good by Butler.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Young's shot is good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
There's Big Dog. 8 points for him. It's good from long range. Big Dog's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Big Dog's gone 3 of 3 from the yard. 9 points on that long-range shot of his.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Hanging in the air. Easy liftoff for MP. So smooth and effortless.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Morant against Curry. West All-Stars with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Tatum. And the shot goes in. Big Dog's got 7 points for the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Grant, and that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. 17-point lead, their biggest. We've got Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Dog, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Giannis. Young looking it over. Lets a floater go. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Big Dog the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Giannis kicks to Jokic. Young with the steal. Inside, here's Morant. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They get it back. And the rejection by Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
3 points.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. LeBron, he's checked in for Jokic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler. About 2 minutes into the second half now. The West making some changes. James Harden, he's checked in for DeRozan. MP comes in for Luka Doncic. And Paul subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And then for the East, Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Zach LaVine comes in for Wiggins. And Murray subbed in for Ball. Booker dishes to LaVine. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Big Dog. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Big Dog's got 25 points in the game. Now the East All-Stars with it. Passes it to Towns. Here's LaVine. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jimmy Butler coming in for James. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Towns. Big Dog. Here's Jokic. Plays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 6 points.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Stolen by Harden. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the West All-Stars cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2. And from a recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Monty Williams.
Look, they can't guard great passing. You're passing the ball great to start. You got to do that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. LaVine is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Big Dog, defended by Young. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Big Dog. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Harden outside. Back to Curry. And there's the pass to Big Dog. No good that time. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. And the basket is good.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Curry passes to Big Dog. Driving in. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Giannis, he's checked in for the West. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Murray. In the corner, Tatum with it. And the 3 off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Dean passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. LaVine wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. pass to Big Dog. Outside Butler. Here's the three. No good from Big Dog.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Young, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Here's Big Dog, and the rejection by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. Outside for Curry. Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Embiid. LaVine inside the three-point line. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lets it go with the three. The shot's good from MP. Big Dog shot 30.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc.
Yep, that one goes.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry passes to Big Dog. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Tries again. Antetokounmpo, no good. The East All-Stars on offense. They've only given up...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They lead by 15. 129 left to play in the final quarter. LeBron is checked in for Buck. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the East. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're in front by 15. There's 126 left in the fourth quarter. There's 126 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Big Dog, defended by Young. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Young with no one around sinks the triple. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the West. And Van Vliet comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 14. Giannis against Tatum. Over Antetokounmpo. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Embiid inside the line. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy is a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Close to my
Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gon' never ever quit. I like girls that Doctor told me I should rest.